All right. Hello, everybody. I just want to introduce the amazing Natalie Summerville to the house. Yeah.
Hey.
We are going to talk today about her, it's the coaching journey. So this is about her business journey working with me. It was a 4-week container. And I'm really excited at introducing Natalie because, oh my goodness, the 4 weeks we spent together was explosive. There was so many changes that happened, and I'm literally blown away by this woman. So I'm just going to ask Nat a few questions, and just let her talk about the transformation. I have to say it's a transformation. I'm sitting there just going, wow. And over the last month, and just show you what is possible within a month that can happen. And yeah, so everyone, this is Natalie. Hi, Natalie. Do you want to tell whoever's watching what it is that you do and who you do it for?
So thank you, Carla. I must say our 4 weeks together, yes, you would not think you could achieve so much in 4 weeks, but I'm a holistic health and wellness coach, and I've had my business leap into health for 5 years now. Mm-hmm. And in amongst that time, I've obviously been picking up new skills. You know, I studied functional nutrition. I became a DNA practitioner. I'm an Access Bars practitioner. And so I've gathered all these skills along the way, which has been amazing in my journey. But I've been looking for someone for the last few years to try and help show me how I could bring all these things together, right? So I work with busy mums who are really struggling, you know, with the anxiety and the overwhelm and the exhaustion that comes from that constant day-to-day juggle of career, kids, your marriage, your friendships, you know, and all things in between, you know, like it makes us exhausted, because I'm one of them too, you know, like I'm a mum with 2 businesses and a young child. So, you know, I really felt for these mums, and that's why I was led down this path. Yep. But I couldn't quite find the right person to help me bring all my skills together. I had this thing in my mind that I needed to bring them all together, and how could I showcase to these mums, I'm your person to help you, you know, because I could do so many things, but I didn't know how to say that in a message. And I thought it was in a website. So yes. So one of my close friends referred me on to you because you'd done her website. And so I came to Carla and I went, Carla, I need one of those beautiful websites that you did for my friend. And I talked, didn't we, Carla?
Yes,
and Carla went, actually, you don't need a website yet. And I went, oh, I don't? Why don't I need a website yet? Because to me, I thought I could send that message out to the world in a website. Yeah. But what I actually found out that I needed to do was find out inside me what my message was. Without being on a website, I needed to get really clear on what transformation I could help women have in their life. Yeah. And so Carla said, let's go. We're going on a 4-week journey. And I'm thinking, 4 weeks, that's not going to do much. Oh. But I tell you what, I worked my bum off in that 4 weeks. Like I just took every little gem that Carla gave me, and I implemented and I voxed it, and I'm like, okay, Carla, I've done this. What do I do now? What's next? You know, because I was so adamant that this was my time to find the person that was going to help me bring all of this together. And Carla was that person for me. So the message here, ladies, is sometimes you might be looking for something in your life and you think you are very clear on what it is. Yes. Sometimes it's not that.
That's what I call embodying your brand, like really feeling it, because if you can't feel it, how's everyone else going to feel it? The website, the branding all comes afterwards when you are really clear. what it is that you do. And that's what I saw with you. And the reason why I said 4 weeks with you as well, Natalie, is because I could actually see you were almost there. I could see that you were almost there. We just needed to, what do we always say? Connect the dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and so when I first started with Natalie, it was just like everything was all over the place, wasn't it? It was just like ideas here, ideas there. You were, doing a course, which is behind you. There was like all these different things. So tell me what you were struggling with when we first started.
So I did have a program that I didn't know how much in love I was with it, that I just actually decided to run for a friend of mine.
Yep.
And it just happened to be at the start of this year when I decided to run that program, and I was never going to run it again. But when I was working with you, Carla, like I was realising that actually I had intuitively chosen that program and created that program over 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was the right thing for these women to start with. But for some reason, whether it was the lack of trust in myself or not understanding how my message could get out there, I'd lost faith in this program. And so then by doing this program with what started off as my one girlfriend, I was going to coach through it, ended up being a group of 5 beautiful women because everybody just wanted it. And I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't not doing this. And as I went through the program myself, because I did it with the girls this time as well, because it's a metabolism reset program, cleanse your liver, cleanse your life. It was amazing.
Yes.
And it's a brilliant program. And it reconnected me with myself, with my purpose, and with how I can really help women start to regain their health and their energy and get rid of that brain fog and, just start to feel really confident within themselves. And so I needed to do that. So I was doing it at the same time as working through all of this with you. And I went, there's no way I can ever let go of this program. So that, of course, became my core offering of where I believe every woman should start with their health. And I was so excited, actually, to hear the medical medium, Anthony, what's his name, Anthony?
I can't remember.
I can't think of his surname, but everybody knows him as the medical medium. I saw him speak the other day, and he said, everybody needs to start working on their health with a cleanse. And I went, yes! I've got it. And that was all the validation I needed, that I was really on the right path with my clients, because just like I've had this amazing transformation in 4 weeks working with you, they've all had that amazing transformation in 4 weeks working with me. So I thought, so I had that program there, and it just cemented that was where, you helped me say, well, so start with that. What have you got? What have you got already? If you love that program, why are you stopping it? If it gets amazing results for people, why are you stopping it again? And it forced me to think, actually, I'm not too sure about that, Carla.
Exactly. Yes. And so out of that, what happened? We figured out this was your core offering. And then out of that, what happened? So you turned your course into a one-on-one coaching. Yeah.
So I was writing a digital course, and it was all becoming a bit much for me. Because I do have another business and a young child. And I thought, I love that idea. I want to create that course, but I don't feel I have the capacity at this point in my life and business to do it. So it was all outlined and everything was there. And you said to me, well, why don't you just use that outline for your one-on-one coaching clients? And I went, that's a really good idea.
Yes.
But I tell you something that I found as well, and I think it's important for people to hear this, is even though you might outline to people, when you do one-on-one coaching with women, there's no 2 women the same. So we are all such unique, beautiful creatures that even though you might have that outline of how you want to talk to people and what you want to teach them about, they will actually tell you what they want to learn.
Of course. I mean, it's important to have that methodology there to help people understand what it is that you do and how you do it. But, you know, once you come into the program, you obviously give people what they need. So, yeah, so you created an office suite now.
Yes, I have.
And what happened out of the metabolic renewal, and like what was the outcome of all of this, like our coaching? Because oh gosh, I tell you what, I've cried a couple of times with Natalie. So what happened?
So I had, as I said, I had the 5 ladies go through, and as a result, after that, I've had 2 of those ladies then want to continue on with one-on-one coaching.
Yeah.
And it has helped me now start to plan out the rest of my year with when I'm going to run the next metabolic reset, how I can plan out, like have catering for one-on-one clients, like how many I can take from each group. And yeah, it's really set me up for a whole year of just doing the work that I absolutely love. So it's awesome.
It's amazing because we created a proposal, like a PDF. We didn't even do any sales pages or anything. We just bypassed the whole website thing. I think the thing is, when I first started working with you, I was like, we need simplicity. It's all about simplicity. How can we get visible? How can we create like income straight away? Because I mean, everyone knows, like I know Natalie, you said at the beginning, money's not important, but money is important to continue a business. So and continue to do what you love and to continue to make that impact, right? So, you know, we worked through that, and then and out of that, it wasn't even like anything on sales pages. It was like we created offers. We created clear, concise offers, all on a PDF that can now be the basis of the website when you get around to doing that.
Exactly.
But just showing everybody out there, like, even though I am essentially a web developer and I have been since the year 2000, the reason why I got into mentoring is because I could see that not everyone needed a website. Not everyone needed to do branding in order to start a business. And I think this is where people get it wrong. It's like, well, I need to start my business. I'm going to start with a website and logo. And I'm like, well, what about all of this? And there's this whole foundation that needs to get super clear before you even get there.
Exactly. And so like, I did that too. Like I have a website that was started 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
But I know that it was just something to get started with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's never really worked for me as such. Like it's never really been able to be used as a sales tool because it's not what I want. Like I've been able to chop and change a few things here and there to get by.
Yeah.
But my website was functioning a bit like how my business was functioning.
Yeah.
Just bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
Sometimes working, sometimes not.
Yeah.
And this has just brought it all together. And so when you're talking about the money thing, you know, like, and I said, you know, money's not important to me. And money is not important to me as in to buy things and do things.
Of course, yeah.
But it is important to me in regards to it buys me this fulfillment of being able to help change these women's lives.
How good is that?
It is brilliant. It is brilliant because like I am just on top of the world. And so you were like, we're going to make you some money, sister. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let's make some money, you know, like, and I did love that idea, but I was like, yeah, righto. Because, and this is really important for me to say this, I've had a few coaches over the last 5 years and not all of them, but some of them have said, oh yes, they talk about return on investment, ROI, you know, like got to make your money back, got to make, you know, $4 for every $1 you spend, all of this kind of stuff. But no one had ever helped me do that.
I'm so glad I helped you.
Until you came along. And so, yeah, so in that 4 weeks of working together, like I've already like had my return on investment of my time working with you.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was like, that's where money is important to me. because I got back what I needed for my money.
Yeah. And then you're now able to continue using what you've learned and what you've created. And as you said before, you're able to now plan out your year when you're going to be launching your next program, how many you're going to be taking onto one-on-ones, and you're able to then control that now, instead of just going, I don't know where my next client's going to come from, and I don't know, what I'm offering next, and being all confused. It was all about simplifying, wasn't it?
Totally. And, and this is the thing, it really helped teach me some things for me as a coach, working with busy mums as well.
Yeah.
Because it taught me that they just need everything simple as well.
Absolutely.
But it also taught me that life doesn't need to be difficult to be successful.
Yes.
You don't have to push hard and work hard and slog hard and have sales pages and have fancy websites and do all those things.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be able to connect your message with the people that need you.
That's number one. That's number one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so from now, we're going to help you grow the email list, do all of those things, but it has to go in that succession, getting that absolute clarity, embodying your brand, know what you're talking about, know what kind of content you're putting out there into social media land and things like that, and how to do that authentically and in full alignment, because Natalie, that is your word for the year, isn't it? It's alignment.
Yes, it is alignment, because if it's not in alignment with me, it's not happening anymore, because
absolutely.
I have spent 5 years, really working hard, very hard. And I'm not saying that all of the things that I have done in the 5 years of my business have been a waste of time, because I'd built this solid foundation.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know where to take it from there. And that's what you've helped me do. So now that I've done all that 5 years of hard work, I want a bit of reward for it. I want to have some fun. I want to see my beautiful women transform their lives, and, for it to be easy for me and my family. And I'm excited for 2022, and all the years beyond that. So I'm feeling so in alignment with myself. Amazing. That, it's brilliant. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do in our next 4 weeks of working together. I'm like, what do I want to work on next? Because don't get me wrong, I haven't all of a sudden become a copywriter overnight.
No. And I want to say to everybody, don't freaking expect that. It's something that you have to evolve into and feel into and all that kind of stuff. It's like, the other thing is, Natalie, I feel like you've completely taken the pressure off yourself. And that's the biggest thing, is allowing yourself to unfold and evolve into this as well, because you're going to be a different person now than in 3 months. In 3 months' time, you're just going to say, why did I find that so hard? Because, you put that into practice and you've gained confidence, and, and then it's on to the next level and on to the next level from that as well. So I'm so, I don't want to sound condescending, but so freaking proud of you. I really
thank you. I'm proud of me too.
I hate going, I'm so proud of you, but I am. I've loved working with you. It's just been such a pleasure to see somebody apply so much dedication and belief into themselves, even when it got hard, even when you hit the glass ceiling, even when you were like, I don't know if I can do this, that pricing seems really out of alignment. And I'm like, sit with it, feel it. And I'm saying from the bottom of my heart, thank you for allowing me to take you through this journey.
Oh, thank you, Carla. It's been absolutely amazing for me. And really, my business is now at a place where I always had hoped it would be. I didn't expect it would quite take so long to get here. However, I do know that a lot of small businesses fail in the first 5 years for that exact reason. That if you can't find the right person to help you, or you can't get the right message out there, or you don't have the commitment and dedication to keep going, then it's just not going to happen for you.
Yeah.
But if you can, what's on the other side is gold.
It is gold. Oh, well, thank you so much, Natalie, for chatting with me today. And you're going on the front page of my website.
Oh, yay. I love a good website, Carla.
Well, we will. And the thing is that Natalie will continue to grow in her business and will need a website and, you know, like really evolve into a next level brand and things like that. So we'll just watch your journey from now on, Nat, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for all of your help. And I can't wait to keep continuing working and growing and, yeah, letting you flow through me and get me to the next level again. Like, I'm ready to step up already.
All right, beautiful. I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay. Thanks, Carla.
Bye.